Just going to take it a minute. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. I'm your host, AJ Cox, and tonight we're having a fireside chat with the crew, and we got Brian Gillespie with us as well, so it's going to be a wonderful time. If you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go check out the website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check it out. See what we're all about. If you want to record your story, you're a veteran out there, go ahead, click on that, record your story. That takes you to my calendar. Just sign up, pick a date and time, and we'll get you on here, and we'll get you all squared away. For a big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. If you don't know anything about them, go check them out. Even if you do, go back and check them out. If there's any way you can help support them, it would be much appreciated. You can always find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. All right, we got everybody here. I'll start with Brian and see how he's doing. Brian, how are you doing today?
Doing good, man. I'm doing better now.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, how's the weather out there where you are?
That's not nice, bro. Why'd you got to go low? we got hammered here a week ago, and it's been nothing but ice and cold and bad weather back here in Jersey. So,
geez, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's never any fun. Well, speaking of cold and bad weather, I'm going to go to Jess because usually at this time it's cold up there, but I don't know. It's been weird, Jess.
We exported all that shit to the East Coast. So
is that what happened? Yeah, it makes sense.
We're rolling full spring right now. So everybody
Nice.
is out there doing spring stuff. And I think that I'm laughing really hard because we have this thing called March and it's coming. So winter ain't over.
Yet to come.
People are like talking about seeds and lawns and planting flowers. Like, it's February, dipshit. It's going to come at you.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's just busy this week.
Yeah.
After we were on the podcast Saturday, I went to hospice for 10 hours and we lost my father-in-law this weekend. But all that information that we talked about a month ago,
yeah,
it all came into play. So
wow.
But
well,
it's been a whirlwind of a week, bro. But
very sorry for your loss, Jeff.
Absolutely. How's the wife and the kids?
We're dealing with it. I bet.
Yeah.
We got him out of California, and I know Mark will laugh about this, but yeah, it was kind of we got him out in time and got him back here into a great VA system, great housing. Cost of living is a lot better here, so we pulled a Snake Plissken and escaped from LA. So
escape from LA.
No, but I mean, like I said, we have the apparatus in place here in Sioux Falls. We got the Veterans Honor Interment, picked up the urn from a bunch of vets who make caskets and urns. Great support system in town. It's just, it's great being in a veteran-centric community. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of getting an easy switch. Because I can't imagine flying to California to take care of this on the fly, and that would have been a bear. So
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
it'd be tough for sure. Well, I'm glad you have folks around you. That's good.
Yeah, it was a good week. Took care of a lot of stuff, and it works.
Yeah,
but It's like 50s here, so I'll take it for as long as I can, man.
Brian, so far, Brian's the only one with bad weather. I don't know.
50s. Listen,
We
it was
got
30
no
today, man. It was beautiful.
We have no snow left either. It's gone. It's
God.
This is nice. It's just brown.
Wow.
So
Well,
I'll take
let's
it.
jump down to see how Mike's doing. How you got snow down there, Mike?
No, it was 78 degrees here today. So
78. Dang.
yeah. It's shorts weather now. Shorts and t-shirts. So
You got
No,
your
Mark's-
shorts on?
Mark's probably enjoying higher temperatures than that, but it's supposed to get cold again this week, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't complain. Everything down here in Southwest Georgia is good.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm digging it. Well, there's a guy who has been missing from the podcast. He's been UA. I wrote him up a couple of times. He's going to get an NJP if he ain't careful.
Yeah, you need to get some charges against him because Sergeant Major is like slacking lately.
Mark,
He's had too many damn
remember those
steaks.
times that you always called me slacker, Mark?
I do every time I saw you.
Yeah.
You're on quota. When you're a quota
That's right.
dog,
How are things?
it's horrible. It's horrible out here. We've had rain. We got about like a quarter of an inch of rain. Can you believe that?
Wow.
And it's freezing. It's about 65 degrees.
Oh my God. How do you
Man.
manage?
Yeah.
How are you
Mark can't even
managing
get in
that?
the pool. He can't even get in the pool and
Can't even
cook
get
his
in the
steaks.
pool. I don't think my solar panels are producing any electricity.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think
Man.
I might have a $20 heating bill next month.
Mark can't even get in the pool.
I know.
You
No,
can.
I
It's
can't
just
do it.
soft
I
now.
can't get in the pool.
It's soft.
Oh man. Poor. I feel so
It's
sorry. for
always
you.
swimmable weather. You just got to be strong enough to do it.
Oh
My
God.
9-year-old granddaughter, she's in there. She don't care.
Yeah. Well, she's the swimming
the
champion though.
Synchronized swimmer, yeah.
Yeah. That's I don't know how they do that stuff. That is just amazing to me every
Oh, it
time I see
It
that.
is.
I'm like, God.
It's about training.
Yeah.
Well, hell, Andrew, weren't you and Mark both like swim instructors?
I was a swim instructor, but it's not the same. It is not.
Yeah, I was never a
Legs
swim
didn't come
instructor.
out of the water and having to do crazy things. I didn't do that.
Well, stuff like that, but even like water polo, I'm like, how the hell do they do that?
All right, I don't know. I can't
It's
do
like,
that either.
how do you?
So they
how-
have this they call it egg beating with their legs. So the legs are going in the opposite direction of each other and it helps them to stay upright.
Yeah.
Called egg beating. I can't do it. I'm too
yeah,
uncoordinated.
my wife was a competitive swimmer all through high school, and even that was her goal going into college. You know, as far as swimming, I mean, she can do all kinds of stuff. I jump in the water, I'm like, help. You know, I knew how to blow up my trousers and go and tie them off and, float them up. I can swim, don't get me wrong, but I never understood how she would sit there. She could sit in the pool for 2 hours and just sit there and do that. And I'm like, how the hell do you do that? She goes, what do you mean? And it's what you're talking about, Mark, is egg beating. She'll sit, her legs are going in opposite directions.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, dunk. I'm sitting there flopping around. I'm like, I can't. She goes, just relax. I'm like, I can't. I'm drowning. She's like, just relax. I'm like, I can't.
It's training. It's just training. That's all it is.
Yeah,
that's
no,
pretty
it's
good.
if you got taught that at an early age, and that was her thing. She learned it at an early age. So
Yeah.
I didn't. I knew how to swim, but I got taught when I got to Paris Island and like jump in a fucking pool, and I was like, okay, like, all right, sir, yes, sir. That was what it came down to. So,
Well, we got Brian here today. I'm excited, Brian, man. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? I mean, what's your plan for tonight?
go to bed early, just like
Uh-huh.
every other night. Nah, you know what? I'm excited. We did the podcast the other day. It seemed like it was just the other day doing Marine Corps League stuff, but
Yeah.
a lot of things happen to me, through me, with me. Fucking sounds like a goddamn Catholic church there. You know what? It's fun to talk about some of the things, and it's not good to talk about. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, this is Veterans Voices.
Yeah.
Some of the things that I actually talk about that I went through helps a lot of veterans. It helped me because I had people that I could rely on. And I think what you do here is awesome. I don't think it's promoted enough. I don't think it's talked about enough. You know, everyone has I don't want to do podcasts. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But, you know, for the Marine Corps League itself to jump on us and then, to be like the ambassador and what you guys did at the convention, we absolutely need more of this.
Yeah. And it's, you know what? It's picking up steam, even more so. I don't know if you know this, but we hit 20,000 downloads.
Right. I saw that.
That's pretty amazing. And we just got approved for the nonprofit. So we're moving. Awesome. We're shaking and baking, you know.
Now, were you guys going to be in Indianapolis as well?
For nationals. Yeah.
Yep. Good.
Yeah. I'll also be over at Modern Day Marine.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to be at that one, but
yeah, I have plans on it. I registered. Usually, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But
yeah, I understand.
I register every year, and I haven't made it yet.
Well, you're going to have to come down, and we're going to have to hang out a little bit.
We can do that.
Yeah,
You can tell everybody the truth. Nobody wants to see me. Everybody wants to see Phoenix. It's okay.
Oh my God, I love it,
Brian. I'm not a dog guy. I think you're amazing. I just gotta say that, and it's not the dog for me. I think you're just a good dude. I appreciate
that. I got one fan. You see that?
That's good.
Well, I'm gonna give a little feedback because I met Brian in Missouri about 2 years ago, and he came out to Midwest Division Conference and knocked us on our ass. And ever since then, I've been a big fan of Brian and what he does. He literally rocked the entire, just set us all back. He was like, okay, it's all right to talk. And it kind of put us in a better spot. And I think that's been a big thing. Everybody who came down from our detachment and our department really appreciated what you did. So I just want to say that, open that up. Because
that was,
we don't talk about that well.
You were the first people to ask. After I presented at Midwinter that one year, Joe Hughes and Jim Mavers approached me.
Yep.
And it was the first place I'd come out to. And so it was bad enough when I did it at Midwinter, and then when I had to do it there, I'm like, wow, maybe I am, one of those things, did I hit somebody? Did it? And then to realize, hey, maybe it did, because then I started to be asked to go to different places. And the sad part about it is I believe we have like 11 divisions, and I think only 5 or 6 divisions have asked me to come speak. So,
oh, wow.
That is what it is.
Yeah. Well, shoot, we're going to have to get you to all of them, but we got you on here.
You got me here. Now you got me for what you said. The next 4 hours we're doing this, right? We're good.
We'll have to for sure take some urination breaks if we're going 4 hours.
We may have to. If you see me stand up, just figure out that's what I'm doing.
Noted. All right. If you see Mike does it the right way. He puts himself, he video, he mutes himself, he walks away. He goes to make his little pee calls. So.
Hey, we got a ribeye break in about 47 minutes.
only right. If you can share. I hope you brought.
My wife's making curry right now. My wife's making buttered chicken right now, and I can smell it. It's amazing. I can smell it through the door. And I'm like, ooh.
Oh man. Well, let's see what else you want to talk about, Brian. So you talk about veterans' voices, people sharing their story, and just having camaraderie, just having somebody to talk to, kind of like what Jess was saying, right? We got to talk. I think that is so important, and I'm just thankful that you've come on here to share with us. That's awesome.
If you'd asked me I'll go 2 years ago. If I would be doing stuff like this, or I'd be talking about the things I'm talking about, I tell you, you're fucked in the head. Ain't no way. Because there's going to be no way that people would, number one, know the things that happened to me or things that I went through, or number two, what was in my head.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm pretty good at, you know, I should be in fucking movies because I'm a great actor. Always was. Always portrayed, you know, the happy-go-lucky kid and, you know, happy-go-lucky guy, things going on. It really wasn't like that, you know. So now I'm able to say that, hey, I'm not doing good. You know, I'm not having a good day. But I'm gonna do a little breaking news here. So I want you to, so everyone can understand where I'm at. Okay.
Okay.
This is a big secret now. So I'm going to put it out there to the masses. Everyone knows I was born and raised in New Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Hollywood Marine. I went to San Diego.
Now, how in the world did you manage that?
You're cool.
So
That's
what I
amazing.
found out, I went through my record book and they said they understood how superior I was. And they said that I needed to go to the West Coast to do that. So that's the only thing I can get out of that.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. You know what? I think everybody here except for Mike went to Hollywood.
I'm Paris Island.
Yeah, you're a dirtbag over at Paris Island, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my typical.
Do hills make you hurt?
I'm gonna do the typical and do that, and then
got the fly.
Listen, he probably still has his 4th Battalion shirt, so leave him alone.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Did you really just say that?
I have
now
a
you
4th
can't say
Battalion
that.
alumni in my house. So are we doing this
You
tonight?
can't say, now, there's
No.
4th Battalion now down at PI, so you can't even say that anymore.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I will
That is
say,
true.
when I graduated from boot camp in 1992, they closed down the main parade deck because they were resurfacing it. So we had to graduate on 4th, the 4th Battalion's parade deck.
There you have it.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, it all comes out.
Mark, come on, Mark. Man, I used to like you, dude. Really? Now you just blacked yourself out. Come on, dude. So we had to graduate with the, Mark, seriously. Come on. Come back on. Let's go. He's going to check his steaks. Yeah.
I know,
Uh-huh.
No,
He's checking his steaks.
I thought I was getting censored again.
No. No,
it's
you were
possible. It's
You weren't
possible.
getting censored. You were making fun of me, asshole. Sergeant
I
Major.
have an alumni
Excuse
in my
me.
house. A 4th Battalion alumni in my house.
You talk about that,
So,
like Mike, you just said
It's
that.
definitely not less than.
And AJ, you talked about the camaraderie before.
Yeah,
Only we can do this. You know what I mean?
it's true.
Can't do this sitting at my dinner table with other people. Can't do it, at other place of work or things like that. And that's the thing about, same thing with police and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We go back and forth with each other. Same thing with the Army, Marines,
Mm-hmm.
Navy, Air Force. Only we
Yeah.
can do that. And when someone else says something, they shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, don't get too carried away, Brian, because the Sergeant Major's just texting me now, and he's like, "You need to shut your damn mouth, Marine." I was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, Sergeant Major."
Yeah,
He just texted me.
that
I was
didn't
like,
happen.
"Hi, Sergeant Major." Hi,
just-
Sergeant
No, that
Major.
didn't happen.
He just texted me. It's right there. I was like, "Hi, Sergeant Major."
That didn't happen.
Oh my word. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I don't want to wait to the very end. I don't want to. I'm just excited that Mark is finally back with us, and I think it's time. I think it's time.
Uh-oh.
I think it is. Here we go.
The song. Let's do it.
You've been waiting for that, right? You couldn't wait to put that up there.
I've been waiting so long, Mark.
Oh,
I
man.
finally put it together, and you abandoned us. Oh my god! It only took me 3 months to put that together. So
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in March. Like, fill me in.
Yeah.
It's like,
So you talk about San Diego versus Paris Island. So I'm in South Dakota. We're west of the Mississippi, so we go to San Diego. My wife's from California. They flew her ass all the way to Paris Island to 4th Battalion.
Yeah.
My stepfather from Philly. so he won't shut up about Paris Island. We get together as a family, and it's 2-on-1 in South Dakota. And I'm like, can you guys just shut up? They talk about fleas. They talk about like Ribbon Creek. They just like yammer on about how hard it is out there.
Yeah.
And then they go to a hill and they just like fall flat on their face.
They don't know what
like,
Mount Motherfucker is.
Exactly.
Hey, the
grinders,
hills do
like,
suck though.
micro-
I'm not gonna lie, they do.
Well,
They
I won't
talk
lie
about
to you
the
about
swamp.
the hills. We didn't have the hills, but
I know.
I mean, guys like Mark and Andrew would park our tails out in the middle of nowhere, and you would be covered. It looked like somebody took a can of pepper and just dumped it all over you. And you'd be sitting there, and the freaking sand fleas would be just chewing, just biting. Yeah, we didn't have the hills. You're absolutely right.
Sad face.
How many funerals did you have to do at boot camp with the fleas?
How many?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few we had to do. They would like, somebody actually did something. They're like, "We're gonna bury that damn flea. You killed my damn flea."
That sounds right.
You'd be sitting there in the pit burying a flea or digging a hole with your hands and stuff like that. But I've told this story before. That Bart said he knew him, Rutan.
Oh yeah, Jim
Yeah,
Rutan.
Rutan, yeah.
Yep. He we're sitting there and you'd be standing there, and I mean they take us out there at peak time and get everything all riled up and just stand there. And man, they're crawling all over your arms, your face, everything. You'd be standing there, and he's like, "Let my fleas eat. Let my fleas eat. They got to eat too. Let my fleas eat. They got to eat too." And just sit there and go over and over, and you're just standing like,
That's pretty good.
and they were like, the only thing if you want anybody from your family to send you is Skin So Soft. Avon Skin So Soft that they put in spray bottles.
I've heard that's the only thing that really works, though.
Yeah, they
Better
sent
off.
it. The recruits never got it. The drill
You
instructors
never
used
got it.
No.
So everyone's
They would take
nice and
it.
Sweet, huh?
Yeah, they would. We never got to use it. They would get it, put it in spray bottles, and they'd spray their arms down and everything else, and they'd just be standing there. And they wouldn't, if they landed on it, they didn't do anything. It was like putting bug spray on. And we just be standing there just freaking just shaking and shit, while they're chewing on you.
You can't trust drill instructors, man. They're gonna.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I'm aware of that,
telling you.
Andrew. I know that. But yeah, that was Mark's buddy, Rutan. He just was like,
Big Jim Rutan.
yeah, he's like, let him eat. Let
Let 'em eat.
let him eat. They
He
got to
owns
eat too.
he owns a restaurant in Vista.
That
Is he the
hard to
guy that
believe.
you tried to? I tried to get on, and I never was able to get him on. But I think you sent me his info.
No, I didn't send you his. I don't think.
Well, there's somebody out there that owned a restaurant that you had sent me at some point. I don't remember. It's been a little while since that happened, Mark. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I've
so
done
we
a
didn't have the
podcast
hills.
with you since then.
We didn't have the hills. If we were on a humper or anything, they would make sure to get us as wet as they could. And we had a couple people
Oh no.
dropped, and they literally, the drill instructors drug them to the water. They would drag them to the water like, it was like a heat casualty. And they're like, "Gators are coming! Gators are coming!" And it's amazing how fast you see somebody's that passed, dropped or passed out,
pretty fast.
got their asses up and started scrambling.
It's pretty good, actually.
I mean, it wasn't like they just put them by the water. They would literally pick them up and we got to cool them off. We got to cool them off and toss them in the water and
and start yelling Gator.
Gators are coming.
I love it.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not that long ago, but '92 was different than now. So I don't know when everybody else went through boot camp, but
You're old as sin, man. Jeez.
Hey, watch yourself. 82 to 86.
82 to 86. Now, Mark, you came in what,
Yep.
50?
Yeah, 82.
54. Yeah, you actually joined at around the same time, didn't you?
When in 82, Mark?
I went boot camp October.
I was August 82.
So you were graduating when I got there.
November 19th is when I graduated.
Yeah, so I had about a month. I got there
man, that's
October
right after the
7th. I
birthday.
got there.
Yeah, it was for first battalion.
Charlie?
So you remember,
What
like
was
that,
it? I
when
can't remember.
we're talking about those hills up at RFTD, because it was all the way up at San Onofre. That's where the infantry training was. You go up Mount Mother, down Mount Mother, do the range down there, go the back side of Mount Mother, down the front side, then up Old Smoky.
Oh my God.
That was all one. That was a one night movement.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Well, they had the tabletop up there when I went through, and we didn't get picked up for a while. So I would go up there on the weekends and just walk Old Smoky and just hang out there and watch the traffic on the 5. It was something else. And when you're not like being like drug up there by troop handlers at silly paces, it's an interesting little walk.
It is. It's
So
beautiful terrain.
Yep.
I was just up there last month. I don't know if you guys know
else.
Matt Veprick, but his daughter just graduated MCRD. And
Boy.
MCRD San Diego hadn't changed. Well, I went to Pendleton. I hadn't been to Pendleton since I got out in 86. I was Eagle Globe and Anchor Marine Corps Tanker 41 area, Las Flores.
That's
and I didn't
changed out
recognize
there a
the
lot,
fucking
huh?
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, pulling on base, I hadn't been there in 40 years and seen the Naval Hospital. I pulled on my wife.
Insane.
Oh my God, what's that? I go, I wasn't there. And then
No, that
go
was
down,
that was just
go past Las Pulgas Gate. I mean, 41 area. I walked around. And I'm like, I don't recognize anything. And I finally saw one walkway with steps, and they must have left that. And they have all the like 5-story barracks. It was just insane.
Well, that's all that SOCOM money. So they get the Marfa, the Raiders up there.
Right.
So when the Raiders came in that day, that 41 area just went insane because they had a burnover in 6 or 7. They had fires in Flores. They almost lost Flores. It was like right to the highway. So that was pretty crazy seeing the burn scar.
The funny part is like just from Main Gate to Flores and back, went to the PX and left. And she's like, "Oh my God, this place is humongous." I go, "This is nothing. You haven't even gone up." Like what Main Side used to be like, what's a 52 area or whatever. I mean, you haven't even gone up that area. I didn't have time to do it that day, but I was like, this is nothing.
Yep.
125,000 acres.
Crazy.
Then you got this magic place called 29 Palms.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
that dwarfs Camp Pendleton.
Yeah.
I talked to my guy about it today.
That was the one good thing about being at Tanks or being in Pendleton. We probably did like 3-4 CAXs a year. We were always training out there.
Yeah.
Camp Wilson became like a second home after a while.
That place has changed a lot.
Yes.
That is 29 Palms.
They have a really nice exchange. They've got all kinds of nice stuff. Good restaurants.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. That exchange, it never has what you're looking for, and that is the weirdest part. It's like peanut butter, no bread.
It's
just like second Mardiv. It's first Mardiv out there. It's like the opposite of everything you're looking for. It's just like always was.
You know they do that on purpose.
It went back there last year for the
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, Jess. Go ahead, bro.
No, it's like you're looking for Copenhagen. They got Skull. It's like what the shit, bro. Red Man? Nope, we got Levi Garrett. That's all we care. It's like, what the hell? It was just a running joke. Every time you go there, like they didn't have it. So I got something close. It's like Pepsi, no Coke.
I will say one thing about 29 Palms. Go ahead. I was going to say about 29
wait
Palms.
outside the PX for the shipments to come in.
Yeah. Yeah. 29 Palms in. Go ahead, Jim.
A friend of mine's wife actually worked out at the PX at Camp Wilson while we were stationed out there. So she would show up in August in like a heavy wool coat and like just gloves, a hat, the parka, the whole thing, because she worked in the reefer. And all these guys would see her get out of her car in like the full garb, pilot in the PX at Wilson is like, what the shit is she doing? It's like, Jen was just hilarious. She was just like, you guys think this is warm? My God.
That's a good question, though. I mean, that would be a question I would ask for sure if I saw that.
But yeah, Jen was just hilarious. She's like, you soft little baby girls. Go back to Camp Lejeune.
Hey, real quick, there was a question on TikTok, although I can't see TikTok because I'm streaming through Restream. But this thing said, currently we spend 10 times the amount of any other nation. Should defense be cut? And if so, by what percent? And I say you should never cut defense. It should always go up. And that's the most important thing ever. It's my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I say.
I like it. I like your opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to defend
it. I'll be the voice of dissent. I'll be the voice of dissent then. It needs to be done smarter, and you can save money, and we're not good at...
Well, that is true.
We're not good at streamlining our processes, and we're still using a procurement system that was put together after World War II. So if we want to get down this road, I'll go down this road. Because when we start looking at how we spend money, how we consider success by project dollars instead of project like performance concerns me.
Ooh.
So my brother's case in point, he was counter UAV systems in NavAir. We were raised by a single German mom in the Midwest who raised 3 kids on $25,000 a year. So we're cheap by nature. So he applied his program like that, and he was paying, or I think he was spending close to 10 to 15 times less than the Army, and the Army became the lead on this. He's like, I can do commercial off the shelf, do blocking on this system. And they were like, nope, we need to spend more. We need to spend more. It's not real if you don't have a dollar amount to spend to it. And now we're looking at, I mean, if we want to go down this road, I mean, I can do this for a while. But the Osprey, we might have bit more off than we could chew on the Osprey. Because there's a lot of utility helicopters that could have done the exact same thing to replace the Frogs in the interim until the technology was there. So I see a lot of these Ospreys in their hangar queens now. So I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do better. And anytime they say just spend more money, that's not the answer. We need to spend more. We need to spend that money more wisely, and I think that's the answer.
Correct. We should spend
I would say that's true.
More wisely.
And I think in the interim, we could probably save a ton of money if we did it in a wiser way of doing it. So, is it necessarily the Marine Corps doing this? Not necessarily. I think we just passed the audit, from what I heard. 2 years in a row, only branch of the service that passed the audit.
No.
I don't think the DoD has ever passed an audit, but the Marine Corps keeps doing it because it's accountability. Accountability matters.
That's right.
Yeah.
The cornerstone of leadership, accountability.
Yep. But it's a mindset. Doing more with less. I think that's ingrained early on and often. So, I mean, most of us are 90s kids too. We didn't have the Gucci gear. You had to go out and make it. And I think that creativity is stifled when you have too much. If you never have to work for it, you're going to spend the money, because the money is the answer. A lot of it's.
I'm gonna talk about TikTok real quick. To Eric, Lehman Company Platoon 3014. Bird Drib was also Kilo. Eric, I placed my feet on the yellow footprints November 2nd of 98. I'm from Illinois, which is east of the Mississippi, says Bird Drip. Is this an interactive broadcast? I would be interested to see your answers to my previous question. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of interactive, but if I don't see it, then I don't see it. So
it's popping up on the screen. I kind of saw it ahead, but 10 times. I think that you would.
Oh, no, I put that one up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I see what happened was, what happened was, I used to do TikTok from my phone, and I would set it here, and I would just like take a picture of the screen, right? And so I could see all the comments, but I started using Restream, which is a
Ooh, fancy.
I can't even explain what it is because I don't really know. But it takes whatever I have here that's recording on this platform and we'll push it out to other platforms. So I have 2 other things that X and TikTok are happening on the other one. So
X, Twitter.
Yeah. What X? What was formerly known as Twitter?
It's always gonna be Twitter. It's always gonna be Lejeune too. I don't care about that Lejeune shit.
Oh my!
You're absolutely
how
right.
dare you?
I don't say Washington either. There's no R in the fucking word.
It's Washington.
No. Show me the R.
That's how I spell it. I don't know how you spell it.
Well,
Oklahoma education right here.
I it's dipping below my standard of joke, so I can't even dip on that.
Yeah, you sound like my mother, Andrew. It was like, go wash your hair. Like,
yeah, you got to wash it. That's right.
I used to be like, I was like, Mom, what the hell are you talking about?
It's not a tumor. My head is just like hurting right now.
I was like, I washed my hair. She goes, go wash your hair. I was like,
wash it.
What? Go wash. It's like, what?
I don't know. It sounds correct to me. I don't know about everybody else. All right, we're I don't know where we are tonight. We're all over the place.
Okay, we have something we need to talk about because the game happened this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There was results.
Hey, just so you know, I was not right.
You were not right.
Was not right.
But so your call was 21-17 New England. It was not in fact New England. And
didn't
I hit I had 17-13 Seattle. So it was all right. And you also had
Seattle.
You also had Doink, and there was no Doink.
Yeah, there was Doink. Although I wish I would have said Streaker. That did happen.
Yeah, but so it's good watching my boy from Pier. Rookie year, first year in the league. He's coming home with a ring, and they got a giant picture of him on the bus with a Seahawks flag over the Space Needle. So it's an iconic photo for Seattle. So yeah, good kid. The whole state was pulling for him, so it was pretty fun to watch.
Who was that, Jess?
It's Gray Zabel. Rookie.
It's very good for a rookie.
Yes, and NDSU. So it's a center and they were. 2 of the Seahawks linemen were roommates at North Dakota State University.
Wow.
And they're playing together in the NFL. So there's not a bush light that is safe in the entire state of South Dakota right now. That kid puts them away like water.
Awesome.
It's probably safer to drink those than it is to drink pure water, river water.
Oh man, that was good.
But no, it was cool. It was fun watching them. And then Adam Vinatieri was out for the Hall of Fame, so that was super cool seeing another South Dakota grad and South Dakota boy out there, Hall of Fame. So it was kind of the arc, end of the career and the beginning of the career in one night. So
yeah,
it was cool. It's cool for us. Didn't really have a dog in the fight though, but it was fun.
Where'd you pick the 15 out of? You ever thought there'd be a safety?
Oh. 17-13. So
I thought you did 17-15. I'm sorry.
No, 13. No. But the way they were going, I thought they were going to kick 5 field goals. I'm not going to lie. I was like, where are they going with this game? That first half was kind of what I expected, though.
That was in tribute to Vinatieri.
Yeah. Shit. The way they were going, man. But it was fun watching. But now we have the Olympics. So, and that figure skater.
Have you been watching any of the Olympics?
Yes.
You have? I haven't watched anything yet. Oh, I take that back. I went to dinner last night and they had it up on the screen. So I was watching the half pipe. I watched some of that.
So we have a figure skater I think's a vampire. I would just bet that he's a vampire because he looks like a vampire from like fucking Twilight. Okay. And
are you saying he's got the
glow? Oh, that's the one who won the gold. Didn't he win again?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He did like a flip, and they're all excited. Like, well, vampires can do that because they don't believe in gravity.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's ever seen the sun. If he does,
Yeah, they
he'll
were calling
shimmer.
him to win it before he even went in. He was going to win the gold. I mean,
'Cause
yeah,
he's a fucking
absolutely.
vampire. That's why.
Was that
Yeah.
the dude that did the backflip?
That's the one. He doesn't
Yeah.
believe in gravity because he's a vampire.
Yeah.
He looks.
Well, how
Not
could
right.
he have won if that move is illegal? It should have knocked him out of the
It's
competition, right?
not illegal. It just doesn't get a grade. So he just does it to crowd factor.
No, they banned it. It was illegal.
It's kind of like, yeah, what are you talking about? Blades of Glory, Andrew? You know, they're swinging around.
That was a great Nintendo game, by the way. All right.
I so need to
Speaking
go
of
watch.
hockey.
Hockey, yeah, men's hockey played today. I didn't see who won.
America beat the Canadians 5-0 on the women's side, and that is amazing. And
Wow.
The Canadians
Yeah, the
have
women's-
never been shut out, and they're big favorites, and they just dominated. It was like, yes,
them.
that's what's fun.
Yeah, I was
Curling.
watching the one the other night
Correct.
when America, the women beat Finland. I mean, stomped the hell out of them, and
Well,
I didn't
Finland
see what
came
they
out-
played today.
was that women's hockey?
That was women's, yeah.
So the women's hockey team from Finland all came down with norovirus. So they started the games like
yeah.
wrecked. So if they even like showed up on the ice, that was a big win for Finland.
Okay.
Like, oh, that sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's the opposite. That blows.
Yeah, but what was it today? I know there was U.S. hockey today, but I didn't see it.
I didn't catch it. I was all over town.
Yeah, I know the men's
No.
played today. Men played today, but I didn't. I hadn't looked to see what it was.
If it ain't USA and Canada, it's not a game. I think those
Yeah.
two are coming after each other. They would just want to fight. I'm like, let
Yeah.
it go. But
Well, that's what hockey is.
curling's still out there. Super cool to watch. Some personal injury or lawyers like leading America.
You cannot. No, you cannot put curling in.
Didn't we win gold? Didn't we win gold in curling though?
We should. I don't know. They
I
should
was
give
watching
to
it the other.
Fox
I was
Sports.
watching it yesterday or whatever. Man, they're freaking
Yeah.
sweeping and they're.
Yeah, Mark gets
I'm
really
not trying.
excited
I'm not
because
making.
that's-
I'm not making fun of
Those
it.
are like
I'm being honest.
field day guys. Those are like
Yeah.
the big sweepers. Those are like field
We
day
discovered.
champions.
Me and Jess decided that if you put together a Marine Corps curling team, they would win gold every time. I mean, our field day skills.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
We got it. They put the
You
wrong.
That'd be
Steer
like
it
guys
over
like Andrew on a damn buffer riding and going around in a damn circle.
I did.
That's,
And
that's what it would be.
hey, okay. First off, if you've never
Yeah.
ridden a buffer in your life, you're missing out.
That's an Okinawa-
First and
that's-
foremost.
Then you've never been to
So-
Okinawa. You've never been to Okinawa. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You've never ridden a buffer. You've never been to Oki.
I'm telling you, buffing is
Just so
a
you know,
blast.
Mark. Just so you know, Mark. I knew Andrew before you knew him, and that's the kind of Marine he was.
I still was. That's why. That's never mind. I won't say it. Should I
He
read
was
my
riding
next
down a
one?
hallway, freaking cord wrapping around, going.
Brian, you were first or third tanks.
First tanks out of Pendleton.
Did you know Ernest Matkin?
Gunny Mackin was, I believe, left when I got there.
He was
Yep.
my sergeant major at the MEU. And
Oh,
he
wow.
was-
Yeah,
Yes.
he was. I believe I got there in March of '83, and I believe I just missed him. He may have been there when I first got there, but I know they all talked about him. So
yeah, Ernest Matkin was my my sergeant major at the MEU in 2001.
wow.
He was he? He might have been a different Matkin then. Matkin.
Yeah.
He was a
See,
big
it's funny,
guy.
just like we joke and Mark would laugh about this. We didn't have Muse. We had
Yeah.
Mao.
Mouse.
Yep.
Yeah, we had the Marine Amphibious Unit. So when I did a Westpac, that's what they were back in '84.
Mhm.
I got a box of books downstairs that was like the Staff Academy MCIs. They still had Maus in there. So
Yeah.
yes, I had to learn that when I was taking the MCI course. I'm like, what is it? What the fuck is it? LST? LPH? What the hell is this thing?
So I was on an LHA, which is
Yeah.
they don't call them LHAs anymore.
That's right.
Oh, they still have LHAs.
LHDs or whatever, but they don't call them LHAs.
Yep. LHAs are all retired. Now they're all LHDs.
And it's the same ship.
LPHs.
It's the same helo ship with the land, with the well deck,
Yeah.
but they don't call them LHAs anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be
Yeah.
something else that's different about them, isn't there?
All right. So
I don't know.
okay, here's where it gets fun. LHAs are typically older as a class. Landing helo assault. And the fun part about those is the LHAs, when they were commissioned, there was a spot for 5-inch guns. That's why there was an assault.
Interesting.
And those got taken out. So we were going through the Bellow Wood, and they're like, that's where the 5-inch mount goes. I'm like, say that slower. What the fuck did you just say? We have guns on this thing that are 5-inch guns. Let's do
LHA
this.
3, that was my ship.
Yeah, the wood.
The
That was my
driftwood.
ship. I did a Westpac on that from January 84 to July of 84.
Yeah, I hate that ship with a passion.
Dude, I tell you, that's probably some of the best 6 months I had in the Marine Corps.
Dude, it was new back then, so I bet it was great.
It wasn't just the ship; it was what we did. It's where we went and what we did, and
It was home.
really who we were
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
That was
No,
a fucking,
it was
a little kid from Jersey City who was traveling across the world, and it was the greatest thing. And because we had a phenomenal platoon and a great bunch of guys too, so that made it all worthwhile.
tanks
We
was
deployed
always
right
tight.
after the barracks got bombed. So
No, that's the ship life they're some of the best friends, the ship guys, because you can't live in a berthing area and hate each other. Yeah.
nah. It's funny. You don't see too many of those pictures. People talk about living conditions, about what it was like living on a ship.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, with 12 to 16 guys in this small area, and you learn to live. Like back then, I was 84. We had this one kid. He was from upstate New York, and he loved country music. And he's the only kid who had a radio. We had a fucking. All we had to do was listen to country music all the fucking time. But it was better than listening to all the other shit.
And you could smoke at the table.
Oh, you smoke at the table. Nice.
Yeah, you could smoke at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made a big difference.
It was pretty. We had a ship full of grunts though too. So
yeah.
By the time we picked up, I guess it was 3-1 out of Hawaii. Maybe it was 3-1 or 1-3.
1-3.
1-3.
1-3, and we picked up the ship. It came out of San Diego. We took the LCUs, the landing craft utility. None of those little rubber fucking things now that they have.
Oh, I love
they
those
picked
things.
us up on the beach in Pendleton, and we went out to the ship from there.
Yep.
And that was actually pretty cool going into the well deck, and when we're out at sea and we're able to swim around in there. I mean, that was our swim day.
Yep.
But that was pretty interesting.
The Mew made everything real quick. There was no theoretical. It was like we're waking up in Singapore tomorrow, or we're gonna wake up in the Gulf tomorrow. Everything was like that. It wasn't theoretical anymore. So that was the best part of the Mew. It turned everything just into reality. And everything. Well, the rumor control and then rumors on a ship are the best part, though. Too.
Oh, yeah.
You can make some hilarious shit happen on that. You can start some good stuff on the mess deck at 2 a.m, and by noon, it's a different story.
Oh yeah.
And
It's like that scene from Johnny Dangerously.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
I knew this kid. He was here's the boxer, and this kid streaked the mess decks in like just completely nothing but a balaclava and a pair of sneakers. And I was like, what the hell? And there was like, this is nuts. And then I ran into him like 4 months later. I was like, I can either confirm or deny it was me because I'm sure that they're still pissed about it. But I don't have a motorcycle payment anymore. Like, there it is. But it was a ship. It was gonna happen.
I don't have a
No.
motorcycle payment. Nice. I
Paid his
mean,
motorcycle off in one night.
that's a pretty good deal. I would have done it for that.
Yeah, we had a kid who taught himself how to deal blackjack too, and he had his own little casino going for a while too. So
Nice.
yeah.
That was Mark. I know that was Mark.
He was playing
Oh,
poker.
Mark
But-
Mark was
That was the fun
None of
part
that
about the Mew, though.
Texas
is getting
Hold'em
everybody
crap.
from
He was
everywhere.
playing 5-card stud.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You watching TikTok, Andrew?
Oh, did something pop up?
Oh, you got Eric said he was San Diego. Somebody else
Oh yeah, I saw all those. Those
said
are
he
the
was
ones I was reading a second ago.
38, 3087, 3014, Kilo Company. I'm not getting, for some reason, I'm not getting the new ones.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too much to keep up with, to be honest with you.
Well, that's what you got us on here for.
Yeah, do your job.
Sorry, I
You're
apologize.
getting paid really well.
Yeah, paid really well.
They're free.
Cheap.
Free means a lot.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But history division, I'm super excited about this. See where it goes when it comes to nonprofit. I'm jazzed about that, brother. That's super cool.
I'm looking. So we're
We've been working out
starting
for a while.
to send stuff out to apply for grants and things of that nature. So that's our next step. My big goal, big time future, right? One, to have people across the country, other people recording veteran stories as well. So not just me, but having other people doing it and being able to compile those and archive them. Of course, I'm working with Marine Corps History Division, but I'm sure there are other places that we could archive them as well. But I think it's very important to do that. And so, you know, getting multiple different people around the nation doing this and getting more and more stories. That's number one priority, in my opinion. So I'm excited about that.
So the big one right now that we've been working with, and they've been really good for us, is the DARS American Revolution, because they're trying to get as much of this history captured as possible.
Yeah,
because they are really active in the historical aspect of it. So I would highly recommend the DARS American Revolution grants. So
I'll look into that. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Because they get overlooked all the time. They should not be, but they're also genealogy experts. So if you'd like to play with genealogy, go talk to a daughter of the American Revolution, because they will make your head hurt. Have fun.
Well, yeah. There's the Sons of the American Revolution as well, right?
They're not as militant as the daughters. Trust me.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, I was going to say, Andrew, didn't you have somebody on there that?
Yeah, he's
one of the podcasts.
Marine Corps leader from San Francisco. What the heck was his name?
I can't. I don't
dressed
remember.
up
I
at
just
national convention. Do you remember?
I just remember he would do research and.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Continental Marine guy.
Yeah,
I got a guy. We
remember
actually
his
used
name.
I got a guy in my detachment wants to buy a Continental Marine uniform. Like, okay, cool. I don't know. I mean, I know a guy from AJ.
I know a guy.
Yeah, but he talked about the same thing you're talking about. So I mean, it's just doing research.
Mm-hmm.
You know, genealogy and be able to go back, and it's amazing what you could. What little I know, I had family members that served in the Civil War, but as far as it wasn't.
So think about
the Revolutionary War.
Think about this: if today I could go back, 3 or 4 generations, and be able to hear somebody's story of when they served and what they did in their own words, and to be able to see them telling that story, think how impactful that would have been. Right now, think 3 or 4 generations to the future from now, right? Those individuals out there are going to be able to do that, right? Those great grandkids or whatever is going to learn about Mark and what he always called me, slacker. So,
two examples of why that matters to us, and this is something we just got done doing because I'm finally teaching myself how to do that fucking webpage, and I talked to you about that earlier. But we had a guy named Claude Hone in our detachment, and he was real estate license number 1 in the state of South Dakota, and he was like his claim to fame. But he flew Corsairs in World War II, and he'd show up to the birthday in his original flight suit and jacket in the khakis. And I'm like, that's cool. This guy was like, it was like a time capsule just popped out. I was like, gotcha, I'm here. But we found a YouTube site, and it's old guys in their planes. And he talks about a raid into Tokyo Harbor with a flight of like 8 Corsairs, and they raided Tokyo Harbor. and amazing. And it's a video of Claude explaining how they did it, how the planning went, and these guys he flew with. And as he is describing this raid, the cool part about the show is this guy is actually sketching the Corsair.
Oh,
and
wow.
you see him drawing it as he's going on, and it's like amazing stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. That audio history, him telling a story about his plane, and when these old guys talk about their planes, it is something else.
Yeah.
And then we got a World War II guy, another World War II guy in an attachment, Carl Sampson. We got a picture of him on Peleliu on his Amtrak, and he's on top, and we found it in the archives. But he's banging away with his M1 carbine into this pillbox. And when you look at the picture, this is what you're talking about, the detail of these guys and the stories that just don't translate over. The caption on the photo is like, a Marine shoots at a pillbox on Peleliu. Oh, you listen to Carl, and I need to get him on here because he's still alive. He's super cool. But Carl's like, you see that antenna? You see it bent like that? It's like, yeah. He's like, I actually fucking shot it. I was like, there it is. And that's the level of detail that you never get from the photos and the histories. You got to get it from the guy.
Yep, that rest of the story.
But we have it's on the back of my laptop, but I get it, Uncle Samson's Misguided Children. And we actually, it's one of our stickers we made. And then we have Claude's Homies, and it's a Corsair dumping into Okinawa, dumping a rocket, salvo rockets. So we made these pictures for these guys. They have fun with it. They're like, give me a couple of stickers for my family. And they'll send them out to Ohio or wherever. But that's the history of it. And it's super fun watching them kind of just light up as they tell stories. Cool part about it, and you're Brian, I know you're an 1800, and they got the Yes. Are you good with tracks, or are we not good with tracks?
You ain't tanks, you ain't shit.
No shit. You ain't tracks. Yeah.
That was good.
So they got a Quonset hut down in Delmar, and they got the Yes, the museum. The Bloody Trail, they're making that as his track. That's actually his track from Pelham.
Wow.
So we're hooking Carl up with the tracks museum down in Pendleton. Like, yeah, that's my track.
Wow.
Like, wait, what? So that's super.
That's his actual one.
Wow.
I think.
But
it's
now
one.
the trackers can't even call themselves trackers anymore.
They get wheels. I know. They're cool.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
graduated to LAR guys. Us LAR guys, like, those are LAVs. Don't confuse it, buddy.
They're having an identity crisis right now.
Welcome to they've evolved into superior life forms. That's what we like to say.
Oh, okay. All right.
But no, I mean, that's a history right there. So we can connect Carl to the museum, and he can talk about it. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the historical part. You talk about going back generations. You just did. And that's the fun
Definitely.
part.
Yeah.
Because those little details and those little finite things are what make the history fun. It's not memorizing dates and locations and overarching strategy.
Agreed.
It's the little things. Or all of us go through the VA, right? Well, I ran into a guy in Okinawa, and he was a chosen survivor or chosen reservoir vet. And he was talking about cold weather injuries. He kept on getting turned down from the VA because it was not service connected. He's got all these like frostbite and shit. And they're like, it gets better. And these guys are coming back and they got cold weather injuries. It's like, it took the guys from Bastogne and the Battle of the Bulge to get that push through the VA to link cold weather injuries as service connected. They're like, yeah, those goddamn Army guys in the Battle of Bastogne, they thought they were so special, but it helped us out. So he's like missing part of a pinky because it froze off and shit like that. It's like those little stories. It's like you talk to these guys and they'll tell you like little pieces, like little tidbits that make it fun. He's just talking shit the whole time. But they got me a comp, so I'll take that. It's missing part of a hand, you know. But
something really cool happened this week for me. I'm actually going to go over to the new veterans home here in Salisaw, which is where I'm at here in Oklahoma, and I'm going to record veteran stories over there. So I'm very excited about that.
Good on you.
Yeah. So I'm next Thursday is my first time going over there. So
gonna
Hopefully,
call you a goat. I'm gonna
hopefully it'll
laugh.
be a good time. And
I'm gonna
maybe
call
this
you
will be
a goat.
something. Maybe we can reach out to the VA and be like, hey, look, because eventually I want to be able to travel around and do this. So, travel to different VA sites around the country.
Yep.
You need to get like an RV.
Well, I
Take
do have
traveling
an
road
RV.
show.
We gonna go with the RV
Let's
story?
not bring up the RV. Let's not bring up the RV.
You can talk about the RV, just don't talk about the awning.
The awning.
Okay.
Don't talk about the
That's
awning.
how Andrew started, was with an RV, traveling the country.
Yeah, when I retired, I did it
Like
for
Clark
about a year.
Griswold.
I did it without the awning for a year. Don't worry, I'm still without an awning, but it's all good. I ripped that sun gun right off. Yeah.
I think after you retire, you should take a mandatory year and just go see the country.
Yeah. Agreed. It was nice. It was pretty.
Well, that's what Andrew did until his wife was yelling at him because he forgot to take the RV down and ripped it off. And then,
Hey, just so you know, that happened before we left Virginia. That happened
All right.
before we started traveling.
I'm going to step in and help you on this one because you accomplish great things after you take a little time to decompress. And case in point, there's Joe. I'm going to go back to Joe Foss. After he got back from World War II, him and a buddy got a trailer, and they hunted and fished for a year with their families. It just became like normal. And then after a year, they're like, all right, it's time to go back. And then he did some pretty amazing things.
Yeah.
And if you watch the Super Bowl episode, he was AFL commissioner when he challenged Pete Rozelle, and that's how the Super Bowl started. But he took a year just to go find himself and be cool. That's
a great statue in the airport also.
Yeah.
You've been there.
I have.
I've
been
heard
to my
Jess
I was
house.
just there
talk
about a year ago. About a year ago, I was out there.
Well, when you come back out, when you hook up, I'm going to take you in the range and show you some freedom.
Sounds great. Yeah, I had I'd go to a funeral in Iowa for my uncle, so we flew in there because it was closer.
Yep.
Brian, you're awful quiet. What's going on over there?
That's my bedtime, bro.
What?
I'm an old man.
Exactly.
8 o'clock. I'm usually in bed by now, man.
I'm a 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. guy.
That's right.
4 to 8.
Oh.
Well, you're in California too, Mark. So, man, I know your steaks are probably burning. So
I know it's probably it's ready.
Are your steaks? Are they ready to go now?
They are ready. They're ready to get some fire.
Oh, you haven't even cooked them yet.
Please.
I thought they were already cooking.
No.
I figured you already had them resting.
What did you just say, Brian?
I said I'll take mine medium, please, Mark.
Oh no, you don't deserve steaks. You're banned.
What? For medium?
What the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
Don't tell me you take it rare.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta watch my heart health, man. So I stopped doing rare. I do medium now.
Yeah, I'm a medium guy.
Hey, I don't like to hear my cow mooing when I'm eating him.
Just make
Well
fucking
done,
jerky
baby.
from here on. Just take care of it.
Yeah.
Just finish it.
I'll agree too. I'm a medium.
Fuck is wrong?
Medium rare at the best. I'm good.
Yeah, medium
I
rare.
wouldn't mind to have a little
Medium
char
rare.
on it. You know?
It's got to have the char. It's got to be the char on the outside.
No, nobody else. It's just a little bit of char on it.
On the outside, yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
It's good.
I'm just
Now this is going to be the question that's going to piss everybody off: steak sauce or not?
No.
Oh, I don't.
Nope.
Yeah.
if you need
Butter.
sauce, then you're probably eating.
Butter.
If you're eating with steak sauce, then you're probably just eating it
You
medium.
probably didn't
That's
cook
why.
it right. You didn't cook it right.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
Medium.
you gotta
No,
have butter.
I put salt on everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I put salt
Salt,
on
pepper,
it.
Well, salt and
butter.
pepper,
That's all.
yeah. But that's how I grew up in
can't-
Northwest Pennsylvania. Everything had to
You
be.
can't bitch
It
about
was
heart
cooked
health
and-
and say you put salt on it and then medium. It's just that's choosing to break a steak.
What, salt and medium? No, mine is not salt and medium. Mine is salt and well done. So let's
Oh my
not
God.
let's not cross this medium. You know, that's a cow mooing, and I don't want that. When I bite into a cow, I don't want him mooing back at me. Okay,
That ain't right.
I'll eat steak rare, but I won't eat hamburger like that.
Well, you should be eating like Argentinian
hey, Jess,
shit.
do you guys up there in that area, do you guys eat the raw hamburger meat too?
Tiger meat.
Is that what it's called?
Tiger.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you eat on saltines.
Raw hamburger meat.
It's not hamburger, it's steak
With
tartare.
sauce.
Yeah, steak tartare.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
It's
Steak tartare.
It looks like
but
hamburger, but
it-
yeah.
It's
called
ground meat,
tiger
but yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's called
that's
steak. It's
tartare
tiger.
and ground beef are the same daggum thing, isn't it?
No, steak tartare is not the same as fucking hamburger. We know our beef up here. Because well done would get you kicked out of this fucking state with prejudice.
Hey,
You deserve-
Jess, next time,
If you order a fucking steak here that's well done, you should get handcuffs handed to you too.
you know what?
we're-
Next
we're
time we're
escorting you
together,
out.
we're going to a steakhouse, and I'm ordering my shit well done.
I don't eat steakhouses. I get my
Oh.
shit like all right.
Yeah,
I
know,
come
you're
from beef
spoiled
country.
rotten.
There's no point in eating a steakhouse. What they're charging is $50-$60 steaks. I get them from the family, and it's like the best Angus you can get. We just call it beef here. I don't know what the
That is
fuck
the
you guys
best.
eat out there.
That is the best beef.
That red
Angus.
dye shit they put in it confuses us. Why would you do that?
You know what? I'm starving now. Thanks.
Yeah, I have butter
Well,
chicken.
Jess, you'd have a fit. One of my best friends from the Marine Corps ordered steaks, well done, and he would put ketchup on it.
Well,
Ketchup,
children,
huh?
children do that. Yes.
Didn't do that.
He would put
Dude.
ketchup on it. I would sit there and look at him. I'm like,
Did his
the hell
balls
are you
drop,
doing?
or is he still a kid? I mean,
Nah, I don't
what
know.
he's doing. The
I
fuck
grew
is-
up with A1 sauce because the meat we had in Northwest Pennsylvania, the way that my mother cooked it, wasn't. She would sizzle that shit to like bacon.
Yeah,
So
because
you had to
broke-
put meat sauce. You had to put steak sauce on it. And I still to
A
this
little
day love.
moisture, just for the moisture.
I
huh?
love A1 sauce.
Moisture.
And every time I've got A1 sauce, and I'll do like rib, like fillets or ribeyes or something on the grill, cook them, and I'll bring them in, and I get in the refrigerator, and my wife's like, "You get that damn A1 sauce out." I swear to God. I'm like, okay, I'll just put it away. Yeah, it's just a little bit of salt and pepper. That's what she goes.
Salt and pepper, baby.
So Mark's on a point there. So it's Montreal seasoning, probably about half a stick of butter, throw it in there and just let it go. And then
Yep.
the other thing is you take a sprig of parsley or my
Rosemary.
wife puts
Rosemary. Yeah.
Throw that
Rosemary.
in there and then
Oh yeah,
strip it
I got a
halfway
big
through.
rosemary plant out right outside in the
Yep,
backyard.
my wife does it too. But no, that's just, you don't do that to steaks. It's just
Yeah.
wrong.
I don't know.
No,
Well, I grew up with the taste. I like the taste, but I'll pour a little on the plate, and I'll take a good steak and I'll kind of dip it in, and I'm like trying to hide it. I'm like,
steaks are fun, but if you really want to do something crazy with them, put 2 or 3 steaks in a slow cooker with a can of Guinness and slow cook that thing. And it tears apart like butter.
Yep.
And
Really?
then throw some potatoes and carrots and rosemary. Just spice the shit out of it and just slow cook for like 8-10 hours. A can of Guinness.
Interesting.
And it burns off the alcohol. It just breaks everything apart. And it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mark knows that Guinness stew.
Yep.
Make a Guinness stew.
Guinness for strength.
Yep.
Guinness for
All
health.
right. Well, we've been on here chatting about all kinds of crazy stuff.
I still
tonight.
need to find a home for it.
Yeah,
I got the same one too.
Yeah.
put my
Bought at
glasses
the Guinness
on.
factory and
Poor
Yeah,
Brian's
Guinness.
like, what the hell did I join on to tonight? You're just sitting here listening to these guys like,
He's loving it.
I'll
He's
never
laughing,
be able to
he's
get this
laughing at
hour back.
everybody.
the VFW
like,
bar still.
He's like, I came out here to talk about something, and all I heard about is steaks and
ketchup and A1 and.
I'm sorry, Brian. Did we we totally messed you up on this, didn't we?
You did not, man.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
absolutely.
I have some pro tips here. An ammo can is a great earn. They're $20. I'm gonna start getting my my earn ready to go. And it will fit inside the columbarium at State Cemetery. So I was talking to him today.
Good.
And,
Easy to handle too.
It's pretty smart, man.
Because urns are $500 fucking.
Holy!
Just find me a 105 shell.
That's what I'm saying. But the ammo can, you got to be able to seal it, and it fits in there. I had mentions for it too. Other things I learned this week: if you go from the VA hospice 20 blocks to the funeral home, it costs you $500. So there's an interesting charge I was not prepared for. Most expensive Uber ride I've ever heard of. They have to put you in a box to cremate you. That's a $500 cardboard box. That's fun too.
Whoa. They put you in a box to cremate you?
Yes.
That don't make no sense.
That's a $500 fucking box I found out this week too. It's like, are you insane? As she's straight face telling me this shit, I'm like, I think she's fucking with me. It was like, no, she was dead serious. Old boy, he's not wrong. You plan this shit now and line it up.
Yeah, that's
but I talked to the State Cemetery guys. He was second recon on the East Coast, and he works out there. He's like, yeah, just ammo can. That's all I'm doing, man. It's like, what size we should look at? It's like, you get away with 7.62, but if you're a big boy like you, probably 50 cal. Like, fuck you, bud.
Oh man, that was good.
Like, well played, son.
You know, all they're gonna do when it's done, they're gonna sweep it all back. They're gonna put you in a freaking blender, grind everything up, and dump it in a can.
Yeah, that's it. But no,
that's what it is.
Things I've learned this week. So there's my words. But yeah, ammo can. I'm gonna get laser engraved on it, laser etched on it, and like.
You know what? You did that before we hit words of wisdom.
No, that's not words of wisdom. I don't do that shit. I got a book.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, we're gonna do words of wisdom.
Kick this pig.
We're just gonna have to do it whenever we finish this. Here we go. And of course, we're going to start with Jess because Jess has got a book report for us.
Okay. We're going to keep it nice and low, happiness. It's called The Peace to End All Peace, and is the preeminent book on the Middle East. And it's the end of World War I, and it's written by David Fromkin, and it's written after the World War I and the dissolving of the Ottoman Empire. So if you look at the causes, the root causes of the Middle Eastern problems, it all started with a blank map and a guy who decided to just start drawing lines. And that's where this book is about. So they talk about the interoperability and problems with the Ottoman Empire falling apart, the British Empire trying to exert dominance in a region, and the problem with after World War I, everybody wanted a slice of the Ottomans. So the French had pieces of Syria, the British had Iraq, Egypt, and it all comes down to end of World War I. It also talks about how when President Wilson went to the Versailles Treaty Conference, he forgot to tell Congress that this is, and he went to the peace talks, brought back a treaty, and it never got ratified. So,
whoopsie.
Yes, and we were technically at war with Germany for quite a while after World War I ended.
Wow.
So
that's interesting.
If you really want a good book, it's I know, Andrew. So it's that big. So I know, but there are pictures. There are pictures.
Okay, well, I mean that's a bonus.
It is 643 pages.
Oh my God!
And 576 reading pages with lots of notes and indexes.
Okay.
But there's very good pictures of young Winston Churchill with hair.
Ooh, I like it.
if you get a chance, it's a really good read. But if you'd like to know more about the Middle East and the problems what's going on too, it also talks about the establishment of the Israeli state. So
Digging it. Digging it.
A peace to end all peace. Or yeah.
The peace
There's a
to
really
end
good
all
quote
peace.
in here. And I will read the quote because after the war to end war, they seem to have been pretty successful in Paris at making a peace to end peace. So that was Archibald Wavell. Later Field Marshal Earl Wavell, an officer who served on Allenby in the Palestine campaign, commenting on the treaties bringing the First World War to an end. So they pretty much ensured that after the war to end all wars, they brought a peace that could not last. So, and it's also a good negotiation book because they used it as a baseball bat to beat up on the Germans with, and that's what ensured that World War II is going to happen. So there's your book of the week.
I love it. I love it. Thanks, Jess. Much appreciated. Brian, man, come on. What do you got for us tonight?
I'm going to jump on a book thing here with Jess. Struggle Well, written by Josh Goldberg and Ken Falk from Boulder Crest Foundation. They are the grandfathers of post-traumatic growth. We all know about what post-traumatic stress is, but we don't know what post-traumatic growth is. And even though all that shit has happened to us, we've had the trauma, we've had all that stuff through our lives, believe it or not, we're allowed to get better. I never knew that, right? We are allowed to move forward. And that's what post-traumatic growth is about. That book changed a lot for me. And it put a lot of things in perspective. And I actually went to Boulder Crest to their Warrior Path retreat. That was phenomenal. I left everything there. And I highly recommend that to every veteran who walks through the doors. I'm going to leave you with my mantra, which is never underestimate the impact that you may have on someone else's life. And for like what you do, AJ, and for what we do and being out there, we have that opportunity every day.
Absolutely.
To talk about our experiences, to talk about our camaraderie, to talk about being able to talk to another veteran or another person and saying hello to someone that may change somebody's life. So you don't understand. You may never know. You may not find out tomorrow. You may not find out next week. Maybe a year from now, someone will grab me. It's happened for me. Someone will grab me and say, hey, I saw you speak a couple of years ago. And I just want to say, so since you did that, I did this. And that's, Jess and I that way. And I get that every time I go to a convention, someone from the past convention or whatever says, hey, since I saw you speak, I went to the VA, I get all this stuff and I put it out to all our detachments and I do. So, I mean, we never understand it. So all we got to do is just, listen, we have a lot of fun. I like to bust balls as much as anybody else. We laugh. But we're allowed to get better. We're allowed to do good things. But the biggest thing is making sure we're there for another individual, another veteran, because there's too much bullshit going on right now with us that we feel there's nobody there. Like whatever we're going through and have gone through, we still will not tell somebody that stuff.
Yeah.
But until we start to talk about that, disclosure for me was the key to the soul. And if you're not talking about that stuff with someone, please find that someone because you should not bear that burden alone.
Yeah.
You want to be a burden to someone, right? So forums like this, being involved in a veteran service organization, anything, right? Giving back, go into like what you're doing with the period about going to the VAs and talking to these vets. I mean, that's priceless stuff because someone's going to see that. And just like holding a door for someone, that stupid commercial, you see, someone did something nice. Oh, maybe then I'll do something nice, right?
Yeah.
It's the little things that add up to making a successful day for us. We can't let the bad days win. The good days have to win. We're allowed to have a bad day, but like for me, I used to have some bad days. I go to bed early. I end the day, right?
Yeah. That's smart.
Right. How are you getting through that? Right. Mm-hmm. So that's how, like with that book, Struggle Well, I'll bring it back. That was enabled me to be able to continue to move forward and actually help others with that.
Very nice. Awesome. Thanks, Brian. That was good. Good word. I love it. All right, Mike, you're up, man. What do you got for us?
Well, first of all, can you share? Are you sharing the Jess and Brian's book things?
Well, you guys are going to have to shoot me a message so I know what it is to put it on there.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, that way you can share it. I was trying to put you on the spot. I was just
No,
asking.
no, that's okay. I
if you
need
could
that
share it.
sometimes. That's what you get paid for, Mike.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get paid for you to be my friend.
What?
No. No, what I got is I was cheating on you. I apologize. I was listening to another
Oh, good.
podcast.
You know what?
I was listening to another podcast. But they were talking about everything we talk about, from mental health to just joking and laughing. And Brian actually just said it. Sometimes you have to, may not be verbatim or what Brian said, but sometimes you have to forgive yourself.
Mm.
Sometimes you have to stop and look at things, and that's things we've talked about. What my quote is: stop stressing about things that you think are permanent.
Mm.
We all want to make things permanent, but at the end of the day, they don't have to be. It's up to us.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Dang. Mike with the big guns coming in.
Oh, no. Mark's got the humdinger here.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry.
You got to play it. Mark's got the.
We all know what's coming, baby.
You got the.
We know. Bringing up the rear.
Uh-oh, Mark disappeared.
Major
He
Marco.
went to go get his steaks.
He gave up. He's like, nah, I don't accept.
Hey, Mark's already got his Speedos on. He's getting ready to get in the pool and cook his steaks.
You're
All right, I'm back.
okay. I thought you were running out on us. You didn't like your intro?
Not the tall.
Wow. Sorry, Sergeant Major.
Are
I
we
told
ready?
him. I told Andrew we're going to go.
No, I think it's no. I love the intro. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. All right. So are we ready? I missed the little intro.
Yeah. You need to do it again? Here we go. We'll do it one more time. One more time. Hold on.
We'll my phone again.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got to point out the picture that I did with the.
I think it was a good picture. That's a pretty good picture.
Okay, here it is. Newman.
Here it is. The only time you ever look down on someone is when you're trying to help them up.
Ooh, wow. Wow. Dang. That was a good one. That was the definition of
Brian inspired me. Brian inspired me with his quote.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you always want to make us look bad. Thanks, Mark. That's what
the Sergeant Major does. That's his job.
He's supposed to inspire the troops, right? That's what they do.
That's right. You don't feel inspired, Mike?
The beatings will continue till the morale improves.
Yeah. Yeah. Next thing Mark is wanting to do is like a vehicle inspection. I'm like, geez, good Lord, man. I promise you my car's good. You don't have to check my oil and check. Come on now.
Are your tires aired up, Mike? Oh my God, man. Hey, thank you guys for coming on and doing this. Much appreciated. Brian, you're always welcome. You can jump on anytime we're having a podcast.
Definitely, Brian.
It's the same
Definitely.
link, so you're more than welcome to come on here and have a good time with us. But yeah, thank you guys for doing this. Much appreciated. I'll end it the same way I always do. For anybody out there that might be struggling, don't forget the VA does have some good resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net. Click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life lost is one too many. I care about you. The crew and Brian cares about you. You know what? Everybody out there cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to a buddy you serve with, ask them how they're doing. If they need a helping hand, please give it to them. All right, fellas, again, one last time, thank you very much. Brian, don't hang up on me on this outro. Stay on. But to everybody out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. Honor the journey and finish the fight.